Where's that microphone thingy? Come here, microphone thingy. Not quite ready. Give me a sec. Alright. Yeah, right about there. Right about there. I don't think I needed all that close. I've been having pretty good volume levels. Maybe I'll cut down on my high-pitched S's I notice I've been spewing out. Howdy. Welcome to Wednesday. I am Vormithrax. This is Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. Y'all knew that. I know what you're here for. Bunch of rubberneckers just waiting to watch me train wreck another character. Let's see. Can I move a few windows around slightly? Not quite in alignment. My OCD is making me itch. Alright, now they're all lined up. Okay. So yeah, Delia Batty Stallings, the female bionic game master, and drunk master, and dungeon master. We're lots of masters, and we're still alive. So we're a frail pacifist, doing our thing, trying to, you know, go get all the books. We gotta get all the books, get them in one spot, and hopefully, I guess what we're gonna do when we're gonna finish the challenge is I'm gonna burn the place down. We're gonna burn all the books. We're gonna Fahrenheit 451 this place. But first, we have to actually succeed with the challenge before we commit so heinous a crime. So we'll see. Yeah. I'm not taking bets on how I die now. Well, given this character, there's all sorts of ways that could be accomplished. 6 strength, 6 dex with a frail character. That's a recipe for getting killed by just about everything in the game. If you get the wrong circumstance. I got my mug of honey-infused tea. Glad I switched to honey. Starting to get a taste for it. Oh. Let's see. What else to talk about? So, yeah, we're back into this one. We left off on Wednesday, right at the end of the road. We hit the end of the road, and I'm not sure why, but I don't remember being able to see as much. I'm not sure what I did between Monday and today. I must have logged into this character and did something or checked something to answer somebody's question, and I don't know. I don't remember being able to see this section. I don't remember being able to see this watchtower. The rest of it is fine. I'm not sure why I can see these areas. However, whatever. We're not learning much, and yeah, so we're started up here in this town. We're based out of this evac shelter way the hell up here. We started in that library. Yep, that's a library right there, and it's a really, really bad library. Good Lord, was that a bad library? It was like 5 books, well, only one of which I could get like 1 level out of. It was terrible. But we are based out of this evac shelter. We've made a couple of quick trips into town, hit a few of the buildings, and had some adventures. And now we're taking a bike ride. We're riding our bicycle. So we found a bike while we were traveling around in the town, and we came out, and we came down this way, hit the evac shelter, got a couple first aid kits, and then kind of rolled around. And I made my typical grumblings about trailhead, 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 trailhead. All the beautiful map endpoints that I was hoping to get to for useful buildings, trailheads, except for the one item, the mine. And that, unfortunately, we didn't get anything useful out of and had to turn back before we got to the finale portion anyway. So, that's kind of where we're at. We left off just sitting in the dark. It's not quite 11 p.m., so 10:45. In the evening, on spring, day 66, we did conquer the infection. Holy crap, that was the fastest infection conquering I've ever encountered. Short of a Miracle Royal Jelly, that is. That was, yeah, that was quick. So, we'll see if we can continue the luck and keep this character alive. 39 is our max health, given our strength 6 start with frail trait. So, anything could do us in pretty easily if they get a hold of us. Grabs are my big nightmare, because grab breaking is done via strength and or dex, whichever is higher, and we're bad at both. So breaking grabs is really, really hard for this character, especially if any kind of pain effects start mounting up, and I start losing strength or dex due to it. It's just really bad. So we've had some bad circumstances already we've managed to get out of. This is, I think, what did we decide? This is like the 8th or 9th attempt at this challenge. I think that's the case. I don't know that I'm going to try it again in its current form if this person dies. If Delia bites it, I might set this one aside for a bit, put it back on the back burner, and revisit it in a slightly modified form. Because it's at a certain point, I just have to throw up my hands and say, well, I'm actually just playing the lottery and hoping for a random circumstance to get me through instead of actual player skill. So I'm getting pretty close to that stage now. We've been adapting. I've been trying to be more and more cautious in what I do and how I do it. And we got a pretty good one going here. We got some luck involved with the map gen and the antibiotics we got early. Beyond that, it's been going well. But this time we seem to be getting screwed by the map gen for books. The library we started in had almost none. Had like 4 or 5 books. Almost all of them were mid to high level that I can't even read yet. And there's no other libraries or bookstores in sight. None. So we're kind of hosed in that regard. And of course, we're in Derry, so we're cursed. Yeah, we're cursed. I'm cruising around trying to avoid red balloons everywhere I go. So yeah, we wanted a bike ride. That's kind of where we're at. What else? Here's our gear. Nothing too exciting. We're just using steel knuckles for our combat. We are using a martial art. We've got Zuiquan we're using for the intelligence boosts that it provides and the grab breaks and dodges and so on to try to keep us alive. Other than that, it's mostly found stuff. We've only managed to craft 1 or 2 things. The big benefit this character is supposed to have is, once again, the RNG has looked at my character, said, "Oh, that's what you want to do, and that's what you want to be good at. Let me put that over here in this hidden box 10 counties away. You don't get to use that." So every once in a while, my plans just go out the window because RNG just refuses to cooperate with my plans. Has Vorm ever done a cyborg challenge? Oh my god. So many. You got to be really cautious when you say, has Vorm ever? Because the answer is almost invariably many times. Go to my YouTube channel, look up the number of Cataclysm videos I have, and just resign yourself to, has Vorm ever? Yes. There's only a very small portion of the game I tend to avoid. 3 things typically. The regulars know the 3 things. Come on, regulars. What are the 3 things Vorm don't play? What don't Vorm do? Look at all the hidden videos. Actually, the hidden video list is getting small finally. NPCs farming and reloading ammo. Yes, you are correct. I don't bother with those things. They seem silly to me, and or broke, and they drive me insane, and or one of those, or all 3 of them in some cases. So the regulars know I make my opinions known fairly often about that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, add the Magiclysm book hunt to that list. You are correct, Zizix. I've pretty much given up on finding books for Magiclysm too. That whole, I'm a technomancer who can never find a technomancer book. I'm a necromancer who can never find a necromancer book. Something needs to change in that whole process. It's just impossible to actually be the class you want to be, because you can't find the stuff. It's rare to begin with, and then when you do find stuff, it's for the other classes. And unless you just wander the world for literal years looking, you're just not going to find much of it unless you're way luckier than I am, apparently. And my 0.5 item drop rate doesn't account for the rarity in the issues. I also have issues with Magiclysm in that if you are given a spell by an NPC, which is something newish that's now in, or you're given a spell by a scenario start, and you don't also have the corresponding book or scroll for that spell, you can't raise it. Casting it is so slow to actually gain XP that there's just no way to raise it. You can't get better at it. So you could be a technomancer with some technomancer spells that you can never do anything with or improve them because you'll never find the books for those particular spells. That's wonky. That's wonky. It's just wonky. I should mention all opinions are Vormithrax's. They are opinions. Feel free to disagree. I don't care. I state my mind. I'm not shy about my opinions. I just play the game and I complain on the internet. So I have fun with it. I play the game they give me, but I'm not shy about my opinions on things. So Yeah, there's some balancing stuff. It's growing pains. It's growing pains. It's still in development actively, and the folks that are doing it will usually show up in the channel here at some point. So, Aranel disagrees with my assertion that it's okay to disagree. All right, that's fine. That's fine. Let me see if I can get rid of that that little diamond thingy you've got there. That looks like it's obscuring your judgment. That little VIP tag. I think if we get rid of that, you'll have better opinions. So, what else to talk about? I should probably do my obligatory thing at the front end here. We don't have that many people in yet. I'll do it a few times this evening, but we are doing a promote the channel thing. We're trying to get Twitch partners still. So as you can see in the bottom left corner, we have a counter for a sub goal. It's purely a goal I set myself for trying to achieve for the month of January, to raise the ability of the channel to not just make me some money so I can buy some upgrades, but also to raise my my notoriety within Twitch, to prove to them that the channel is doing well and is going to grow, and they're actually going to make some money as well. So we've done a partner attempt once before, and we were politely told, thanks for playing, please try again. So this time I figured, in addition to meeting the goals or the requirements and such for viewership, that we would also try to get some bits and some subs in and put some money in Twitch's pocket, and see if that helped in getting our approval for the partner program. So that 300 goal is purely arbitrary. It's something I picked. That's not, we meet that, I get partner status. Don't misunderstand what that is. But we are trying to meet it, of course. We've only got 2 days left, tonight and Friday. Tonight and Friday, that's it. So we're getting close. But Friday, we're going to be doing a special, kind of a different kind of thing. So we're not going to be continuing this challenge or one of my regular challenges. It's going to be a self-contained challenge where I am going to try to kill a master necromancer who you guys get to somewhat control. Oh, there's Ice Viper helping out some more. Hey, Ice Viper. Oh, I'm sorry. No, that's Ice Viper being a damn nuisance and making bonging noises while I'm giving my speech. Damn it, Ice Viper. You know better. You did this on purpose. I know you did. I get rolling, I get my pitter-patter going, and you just screech me to a halt here. You know, that works as an excellent, hey Vorm, shut up button. That's what that is. We need to relabel that 5-pack, 10-pack gift sub thing as a shut Vorm up button. There we go. All right, time for the next one to roll in. Now you completely derailed my train of thought. I was talking about the Friday thing. Yeah, the Friday thing. So what we're gonna do is a special challenge. I'm going to create a total. Oh, that's a follow. I'm going to create a total beast of a combat character, and I am going to try to hunt you guys down. You're going to play a master necromancer. You and my character are linked in that you can see through my eyes and execute certain actions. You can use your necromancy powers and make my life difficult. So what we'll do is we're going to put you guys in a building on the far side of a city. I'll start on the opposite side, and I am going to try to get to you. I will always know where you're located, and you will always be able to see through my eyes. And you're going to have some options. If you support the channel with bits or subs, you're going to be able to revive zombies on command, and it's going to work somewhat in that, for example, a 100-bit tip, which is a buck, will let you revive any zombie in my character's line of sight. I'll just pause as soon as I see the bing, and you'll get to pick a zombie to raise. And what I'll do is I'll use the debug menu, and I'll summon up a copy of the zombie. Then, secondly, if you do a $5 bit tip, 500 bits, or a sub, then you can both raise the zombie and upgrade it, and you can evolve it. So you can turn a tough zombie into a brute, turn a brute into a Hulk, whatever you want, as long as it obeys the evolution rules. You got to follow the evolution chain. And yeah, you guys could tag team me, and you could have one guy raise a tough to a brute. I kill the brute. Then another guy could raise that brute up into a Hulk. I kill the Hulk, and you raise the Hulk, and then I start yelling at you, and I run away. So that's kind of the plan. So We're also going to have some things involving the duct tape. So save up your duct tape, as Navarius posts the Hat War duct tape update. So we will have some ways to spend duct tape. I'm a little fuzzy on exactly what abilities we're going to put in. The one I know I'm going to have in is for a large duct tape submission, meaning you guys pool your donations of duct tape. If it reaches a number like 100,000, you'll be able to teleport the Necromancer away a certain number of spaces. So as soon as I get eyeballs on the Necromancer, I'll stop. You guys, if you meet a duct tape submission thing, then you get to teleport to the Necromancer. Things like that. So we're going to have some ways for duct tape folks to contribute as well as the direct donations via the bits and the subs. It's pretty much just a one-time thing for the end of the month challenge here. If people like it and we get some participation, then I've got other ideas for doing this kind of thing for Cataclysm. And we'll do it. I don't want to do it really often, maybe once a month. We'll just have a little fun session like that where there's some audience interaction in various forms. And I'll try to constantly combine both duct tape use and donations so that everybody gets a chance to contribute. I know not everybody has the option to help out the channel monetarily, but your viewership, support, chat, all that stuff is very helpful. So be an active contributor, even if it's just in chat. That would be great. So, yeah, that's the plan. It'll be really, really footloose and fancy-free for this first one. So I don't want to state, like, I'm not going to post a hardcore set of rules and a menu of options people can buy. It'll flow freely, and it'll be modified on the fly if it smothers itself in people competing for certain things. So if I just get buried in pings constantly and we only make about 5 minutes of progress in an hour of real-world time, we might have to... adjust. So, but yeah, and then we'll take what we learn from that and apply it to future ones, and we'll try to fine-tune it so that you guys can have some participation. Maybe if any one of you does something that results in a solo kill, I'll put a notice up somewhere or give you a shout-out so that you could be famous for killing Vorm instead of yet another turret death that Vorm suffers. We can have your guys' names attached. We'll see. We'll see what fun things we can come up with. All right, so that's going to be on Friday. Tonight, we're just continuing our normal challenge run here and doing our thing. I'll mention this a few times, probably about the time I'm... I got a bug flying around. He likes my new light. Go away, bug. Yeah, so we'll talk about it more as the night goes along, as people roll in and roll out. And I'm going to put up a video tomorrow on my YouTube channel, so any of the YouTube folks that don't normally have an opportunity to come by might make a special trip to help participate so we can support the channel, make sure we get over the goal, and finish off my last thing on my big checklist before I go full-time streaming, which is getting the graphics updated. So, all right, let's talk about gameplay, finally. So we're, like I said, we're rolling around in our gear here. I think... from what I can see now, we're going to hop on our bike. We're going to go back down the road. I'm going to check out the fire tower real quick. We're going to roll back over, check these, and then we're going to roll north. And I found one other interesting thing. It occurred to me that I should be doing this search. If you're not familiar, look, we have a cabin southwest from Derry. And it's a green F. So, Magiclysm regulars know what that indicates, and have a good idea why I need to go over to that space. It's just literally north of the evac shelter. I rode my bike. Actually, I rode my bike out like this, and then came around, I think. I don't remember if I actually rode right by it. I remember we came up north of the sewer, and I came out this way. Then I came down. I don't know if I cut this corner or what, but I did not see what's in that location. The special type of location for Magiclysm. So we're going to head over that way eventually, assuming we're still alive by the time we get all that done. Alright, so 1440 mana. We've got the moonlight. Oh, I should check the weather real quick. I can't see too far, but... man, that seems short for clear skies with binoculars. Did I not bring the binoculars? No, I did. I brought the binoculars. Why am I... that box seems a lot smaller than I'm used to. I'm used to it being about like this or larger with binoculars. And then if I go up high like that Firewatch tower, hopefully we'll get a nice big view. Huh, alright, whatever. No bad weather in sight, so we should be okay. So let's, I am hearing nothing. Why am I hearing nothing? I know I'm riding a bike, but we didn't even get the bike starting noise. Hold on a sec. Oh, there it goes. So it only makes the noise when it fails to start. Alright, got it. Orichalcum bike. I don't have an orichalcum. Oh, I do have an orichalcum bike. I had no idea this was an orichalcum bike. Hey, look, it's an orichalcum bike. Didn't even notice earlier when we were riding around. I just saw all the parts were okay and rode off on it. The orichalcum give you like a weight benefit? Strength and weight benefit? That is one valuable bicycle right there. Yeah, it is foldable. Cool. No, I hadn't even noticed. Didn't realize we had jumped on an orichalcum bike. Thanks for pointing it out. What can you do with orichalcum? Typically, you mine it from glowing boulders you see in fields. And the rarity has been pretty rough. I think Korg said he was going to increase the drop rate on it. But it's basically it's a magic metal. It's used for crafting high-end magic weaponry and armor and stuff in the Magiclysm mod collection. Alright, let's get moving. Safe mode on. I was debating healing. I'm going to hold off a little while longer. I can only cast 2 heals, and then I'm out. So... zombie soldier. Off maybe by himself. I remember passing 1 or 2 of these guys earlier. I'm not drunk. I'd have to get drunk before I'd have any chance of fighting this guy. We've already got a couple of weapons. I just don't have the much ammo for them. So getting the base weapon wouldn't be too useful unless it had mods I could pull off or use it in place of. Might have some MREs. Soldier clothing would be all filthy. I have not... it's been quite a while since I've had any other useful items drop off soldiers. They seem to have a really, really rigid set of possible items now. I think I'm going to avoid them. We're still very much in try to keep from taking any damage mode, especially when I'm out riding my bike in the dark. Alright, let's leave the bike here. Remember the position. Right in the bend below the blue F. And we'll head off this way. We'll get the tunnel out. So we're very susceptible to damage, of course, and to effectively fight, we have to be drunk. Oh, Feral Hunter, of course. Feral Hunter guarding the lookout tower. Maybe I do want to get drunk and just kill everything in the area. How much alcohol do I have with me? None? None? Oh, that's right. I remember now. I can't get drunk because I accidentally dropped all of my food and it dumped my alcohol with it. How about a boat-based challenge? There's just not enough stuff on the water yet. The water stuff's been added to. There's just not much there. I tried to do a fish challenge recently, and it just didn't work out. I never really got a chance to get far into it. But there's just not enough interaction with the water stuff yet. I can't bring myself to do it. And the way the zombies and the enemies behave in water is really weird. So, yeah, plus bridges are all on the same Z level. You can't go under bridges. There's just a lot of weirdness to it that I keeps me from doing anything like that. I've considered it, but not something we can really do right now. I just don't think it would have enough content to make it worth a focused type of a challenge. Alright, motorbike. That is workable. Pretty rough, but it's got a broken security system, and it does have gas of some quantity. That one's got bad wheel, and also has gas that I could siphon over. But honestly, I'm pretty happy with my bicycle, especially if it's foldable. I really don't want to fight anything if I can avoid it. Thought there was going to be a tower, so that can have stairs. Yeah, so these are the posts on the four corners. Then there's the central that's going to have stairs or a ladder probably that goes up. All right, let's try to lead some of these guys away. You have a movement advantage over them, so I'll lead them away, and then we'll loop around till we lose them. They'll follow my scent trail, but it'll take them a while. So one more standard zombie. Of course the door's locked. The next problem. If I bash it, it's gonna make noise. If I try to pick it, we're terrible at it, and we'll just break all our lockpicks. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I really don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with a hunter mainly. With our low stats, not being drunk, we're going to get hit a ton if I try. As soon as I start wailing on this thing, I'm going to get the attention of these zombies too. I haven't been up in one of these. I don't know if this is worth the time and the potential danger to try to get into and then go up. So let's grab the crowbar. We'll give it a few whacks. That's a good start. If I get it down in one more swing, I'd be pretty happy. Nope. Comes the up. Not bad. I don't want the zombie to block my access, so I'm gonna loop this thing around as well. Should be far enough. For run mode, just get a little bit of a lead. Whoops, they're back. They finished following the scent trail. All right, you guys, all three of you. Let's go on another trip. Hey, come on, you. Damn it, I lost one of them. I'm worried about the hunter being in range. Alright, let's try a quick trip up. Uh-oh. Oh, really? Locked from the inside? I guess, I don't know, is that considered inside or outside? Alright, here comes the grabs that I can't break. That could kill me. Why is there cops all over this thing? The fire watch. Why is it full of cops? Whoa! Well, that's useful to know. Hey there, research facility just north of me. This is why I wanted to come up here. Alright, so, research facility, 2 prisons, some farmage, and a hotel, and Amigo Tower. Great, Amigo Scout Tower. On the way to the military base. Good info. I like to know that that research facility's over there. Alright, now I need to get off of this roof. I was hoping to stop in the interior section. I think there's like a living area and a kitchen and that, but not if I have to have these guys chasing me from both directions up and down the ladders, and I have to break through a door or something. Let's see. Let's go. Grab. Ah! Could be our death right here. Goddamn grabs. All it takes, one grab with a few zombies around. There's no way I'd be able to fight them off. Alright, I want to say there was somebody inside here. Yeah, that's not good. Too dangerous for me. I need to get out of here. In close quarters, lots of cop zombies that I'd have a hard time killing. I can't think it would be too much in that living area that would be worth it. So, we're out of here. Alright, now we are going to heal. Cure light wounds, please. And we'll be able to cast another one for a little bit. A little ways away. Alright. Well, that clears up the mapping of the area fairly nicely. Same plan, I think. Don't need a map. We can get plenty of maps in other places, so I'm not too interested in the motel. Can't do anything really with the military outpost, military base right now, and I don't want to go near the scout Migos. So let's just follow the road back around and head up to that mysterious green F I pointed out earlier. Hey there, not like the other girls. You can always use the exclamation point settings command to see exactly what my game settings are. It mentions in there exactly what graphics I'm using, what sound I'm using, all that kind of stuff. And the regulars can post links for you. Anybody that's a VIP can post the links, so I just need to get better at handing out some VIP tags. A little hard to do while I'm live streaming, and I always forget after the fact. Alright, keep going. Safe mode on. Actually, double Q. Do it while riding a bike. Whee! Only reason I'm doing this because I know there is not a turret on the road between those 2 points. Oh, gonna auto travel into a turret and get killed. I demonstrated that one recently. Alright, so that's what we're trying to get to right there. Wait, what? You mean that travel thing I just did? So there's an auto travel function now. You can bring up your map, move your cursor to a point you want to travel to, and if you press capital W, you'll get this little blue exclamation point. Then you hit capital W a second time to confirm, to say yes, you want to go there. And depending on if you're in a vehicle or you're on foot, you might get a third message asking, do you want to allow swimming, things like that. The auto travel's been in the game for months now, but some refinements to it have been occurring somewhat recently. And it can get you in trouble. I would only recommend using it on paths or roads you've traveled. Roads specifically, because I have auto-traveled into an M2 turret before and just gotten instantly killed. So be super careful that you don't just try to travel down a road you haven't explored before. If you've explored it, I already came down this road, so I knew 100% there was no turret danger anywhere on this road. Now, we did have something going on, I want to say it was up here. We had something, a message, something up here about something shooting things. I think it was over this side, but we're not near that. So just be careful when you auto-travel. Grass is usually pretty safe, as long as you've got safe mode and it stops you in time for random stuff you might run into. But you can't auto-travel into a minefield. There are no random minefields anymore. I haven't seen a minefield in 6 months, 8 months. I mean, I play more Cataclysm than I'm pretty sure the next 5 highest number of Cataclysm players combined play. And, yeah, there haven't been random minefields in a really long time. The only minefields that I'm aware of are emplaced minefields in very specific locations. And even those, you're usually only going to run into, I think, when you're chasing down some of the quest stuff for NPCs. But the original plan was supposedly that the random minefields go away and they were going to be special emplacements, like National Guard emplacements at bridges. But it never happened. I never once ever saw one of those emplacements at a bridge. So, as far as I'm aware, there are absolutely no random minefields anywhere in the game anymore. It hasn't been for quite a while. Alright, so let's keep moving. But yeah, that's what I just did, was auto travel. Saves you some key presses. Alright, this building is right there. I think I'm gonna leave the bike. Where am I going next, if anywhere? I'm not going to the facility. Well, no, I'm not going to the facility yet. We're not ready for dealing with that. The other difficulty here is I have the evolution settings dialed up. So if this thing doesn't look hard enough, it's stupid hard. This setup is stupid hard. This is like the 8th or 9th character we've attempted on this. The 6/6 strength, the infected start, which we've already conquered in this one, but the infected start, 6/6 strength, fragile, with evolution dialed up so that we have evolved zombies right from the day one. It's super hard. Deceptively so if you're not familiar with some of the game mechanics and game settings. Alright, now we're starting to get into some zombies. We're probably going to go right back to the shelter when we finish this little spot right here, so I just want to leave the bike kind of out here somewhere, and then I'll... Oh, I saw you there, dogs and zombies. Yeah, I'm going to leave the bike right here, a little ways off the sidewalk. How much? I've got lots and lots of volume, only 17 pounds of weight. How heavy are you? Ooh, 80 pounds. Yeah, that's not going to happen. It may be foldable, but it's not easily carryable. Not for a 6 strength character, anyway. Let's cast a spell. Let's cast some wind running. Get a speed boost for 60 seconds. Actually, I think we got it up to 90 now, don't we? Locked door, firefighter back there. Let's go. Oh, here comes a soldier. Alright, we'll hurry our way in. I just need to do a quick run through it and see if there's any magic for us. Don't care about a union suit. One scroll in sight. Point flare. I think it's point flare Kelvinus. I want to say point flare is Kelvinus. That's it. Alright, well. So what this is, I call it the magic cabin. It's kind of like a witch's cabin or magic cabin. There's a chance for magic items. With the dialed down item drop rate I use, I usually only find 1 or 2 things at the most. But you can find wands, you can find spell books, you can find mana crystals for wands, things like that. We unfortunately just got 1 spell, the mana flare. And we're going to get out of here. Hey, vehicle. Gas, battery, no wheels. Alright, dog has not detected me. Uh-oh. Get away from my bike. Alright, bike. Why you have an engine, I don't know, but we need to giddy up. Alright, so I think I'm going to loop along the road by the prison. Just to... Sometimes there's useful vehicles out front of the prison. So I want to just go along the road, both to check the roadway, see if there's any vehicles we might be able to use. But when we get up around here, I'm just going to loop back, and we'll head over to our shelter. So, it's Zapper zombies. Yeah, shock zombies. Yeah, exactly like this. Here's the reason why you want to go explore your local roadways. Alright, why is Mr. Zombie... Look at this line he's doing. What the hell? What's with the intercept route when I'm out in the middle of nowhere like this? Totally random, right? God damn it, game. Total coincidence. Yep, total coinkydink, I'm sure. Now he's got my scent. Look at this thing. What a bunch of bullcrap. I gotta look at that route again. Look at this. Sprinting southwest, then just magically happens to cross my scent trail. Well, now he's all confused again. Now I don't want him to be confused. He's too close to my vehicle that I wanted to investigate. That's pretty annoying. Go away, shock zombie. Don't bang on that vehicle and hang out in the area either. That'd be really annoying. I've had some weird occasions recently with challenges where we've seen zombies in the wild just running to the west for no reason whatsoever. Just zombie after zombie after zombie just running to the west. Alright, let's... He's a little too close to the vehicle. Come on, you. So what I did there was I shouted to get his attention. Might be too far away now. Yep. Come on, you. Keep moving. Damn it, shout's just not going very far. I just need a little bit more room. No. Don't yell until I've turned. There. Now he's got my scent again, I believe. I think that should be enough. At least they're easy to spot. Here comes another one. Oh, now I magically got a hunter on me. All I want to do is check out my military vehicle here in the middle of nowhere. Literally in the middle of nowhere. So, what do we got? We've got a mobile gun system. It does have wheels. It has gas. It has battery. Got 69 rounds in the pristine condition M2 Browning. Got all of the parts. This thing's perfectly drivable. I can fold the bike up, toss it in the compartment, and we can drive this up to base. Now, let's see if we can do that without the hunter tracking me down. Alright, got our stamina back. Hey there, murderer phoenixes. Oh, yeah, we're staying alive. We're still alive. I almost did some silly things already, but I tend to be pretty silly right at the beginning of a challenge. Not a challenge, but an evening. It's been 2 days since I played, and I lose track of my ability to gauge danger. I get myself into messes again before I realize just how badly off this poor character is. Alright, so we're under our weight limit, our volume's fine, we've got all of our stamina, we're inside what looks to be a perfectly contained vehicle, no ways for the zombies to dive in after me. And the question is 4% enough? Yep, 4% is plenty. That's 4% of 120 liters, which is 6 liters. Neither of the tanks is leaking at the moment. So that's plenty. That'll get me back to the base. We're just going to drive straight to the base. But yeah. I'll need to, I don't even need to source diesel. We've got another stroke of luck in that right across the street, right there, is a gas station with multiple diesel tanks. So we'll be able to fully gas this thing up with absolutely no problem. We just need to get it from here to up here. I'll park it back behind the shelter, and then we'll run down with a jerry can, grab a bunch of gas, and go fill it up. And we'll be good. The only thing that's going to be bad is I cannot stand the camera system and the view angles in these things. They drive me nuts. Headlights, camera system is not going to help for nothing. Hey there, feral hunter. Let me speed up a little bit. Oh, I think I missed him. I'm not sure if we got him killed or not. Another vehicle, shock zombie. Oh, see, that's exactly what I was looking for. I almost mentioned it, is the ambulance. Multiple times I've found ambulances outside of prisons. So, we killed the shock zombie. I do want to make sure I make it back to our base before I run out of gas. We also might find diesel right here locally. Let's go around this. There's a standard van. And we've already passed the main entrance, so let's flip this thing around. What do we got? I see one basket with stuff in the ambulance. One eye bot. And one bot. Whoops. Spotted with the ambulance. Alright, area looks pretty clear. I'm gonna flip this thing around and check the ambulance real fast, then we'll get out of here. Let go of the controls. Hey. What do we got? Look at that. Look at that. Good stuff. First aid kit, antiseptic, adrenaline, and an inhaler. Very worth the effort. Alright, give me a pair of earplugs. Yeah. Alright, that's pretty much exactly the reason we did this. The whole point of me traveling the roadway was just for this specific reason to hope to find some vehicles we can make use of, and we got lucky twice. Alright, on our way back. I hate the view angles, especially diagonally. Hey there, random horde in the middle of the field. I'm not gonna run anything over in this thing right now. I'd rather preserve its condition. We'll use it to tactical advantage later. It's in really good shape. I want to keep it that way for a bit. Yeah, the diagonals just suck. I mean, look how far I can see north-south, east-west, but if I go diagonal, I just hate the diagonals. Hey there, listener zombie. You're close to the base. You might deserve to get run over. Zombie. There's the first car we brought back. We got a few random zombies in the area. Gas do we have now? See, we're not burning much. We haven't even... Yeah, we're fine. Once again, I hit but did not kill. Love it when it does that. It's a hazmat zombie standing in front of the armored vehicle, banging away at it. Alright, tough zombie. Where you at? Try to get a little more speed. Tough zombie. I don't think it's dead. I don't want to spend a huge amount of time doing this. Or gas. But it's much safer for me to do this than get out and fight these guys. Other hats. Problem is I can't get up any speed. This thing's got terrible stats for acceleration off-road. Just ridiculous the way that process works. Plus we have the added problem of I gotta go back out and find these guys and pulp them. I think he's still... Yeah, I'm not killing these guys. They're sliding off the edges because I'm not hitting them hard enough, fast enough. It's really annoying. You'd think mass would have some benefit. But not really. We're gaining more than I'm killing here. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. Do. Missed again. Ah, 4-pack, and I got running room. That one was pretty good. Now we're running over loot drops. I think that might be enough, right? Alright, let's leave it... right here. Still somebody out there. Damn it. Excuse me. I'm not doing much damage here. It's just burning gas. Yeah, that burned up a bit. Let's see. Right at our home base. Can afford a little bit of damage. Who's left? Up zombie, that's almost dead. One hit should kill it. Theoretically. If you miss, or if you hit him. Come on now. 3 swings. 4 swings. Alright, let's patrol the area. Oh, what I can find. Almost full strength. I got at least one or two over here. Alright, we'll call back. Let's get a bicycle. Bitter zombie. Whoa, now. That's not cool. Where the hell do you come from? I'm not happy about this guy being here. I rolled around and around and around and around that area, and all of a sudden there's a spitter zombie sitting here. What happens when you destroy vending machines? It makes an alarm and summons iBots. Of course there's going to be a bunch of zombies now. Whoops. Slow down. Pretty much the only one I care about is that spitter zombie. Where'd you go, spitter zombie? Whoops. Just about got a hitchhiker. God damn it. Bane of my existence. Speedy little cockroach. Crap. Yeah, that's not good. That is not good. He's gonna nibble on me while I'm driving. He's faster than me. What to do here? A low stamina, which is super dangerous with enemies nearby. I could let him hit me while we work our way down into the shelter. God damn it. Yeah. Whoa! Holy crap! Holy crap! Well, there's my problem. Damn it! I forgot I was carrying the bicycle. So yes, I am letting him hit me. The nibbling is less worrisome than me running out of stamina before I can make it to that door. I'm going to be spending the night here anyway. And we'll have healing spell. It's more important that I maintain my stamina. See, now I've got another zombie here. So I need to have a burst of speed right here at the end so I can get in this door. Alright, so we're going to pass around, switch to run mode. We're going to hope we get one space. That's all I needed. Alright. we'll let that nonsense sort itself out. They can't damage the bike that's up there anyway, so... Totally forgot I was carrying that super heavy bike. And my stamina was draining like crazy while I was trying to walk.